What's up? Just woke up. Time to eat breakfast. Let's do it. You know what the funny thing is? I opened the fridge for this cool shot for breakfast. I ate Pop-Tarts for breakfast. Yanni, what are you doing? Alright, so why the fuck won't this focus? I gotta fix this. What is this nonsense? There we go. Alright. So it's like you try so hard and it doesn't pay off. Alright. Focusing issues. I think somehow my phone got moved to the wrong setting. Fixed it. So today I'm deadlifting, then I got work, whatever. So yeah, I just tried cracking my neck. Watching One Piece a little before I work out. Gonna grow out the stash. Can't grow a beard in my family, but I can grow an ugly ass mustache and I'll look Mexican as fuck, so I'm gonna do it. So that's what's going on. Deadlifts. I'm gonna go on a little rant on deadlifts in a second. Yeah, hold on. Alright, so I'm packing my bag for the gym. It's hard to tell, can't see it. You just gotta believe me. I wanna go on a quick rant about deadlifts because in this video you're gonna see me try a few different setups now. Whether it's like going down, then breathing, or I don't know. I need to try something because I'm fucking pissed off that my back keeps rounding in the deadlift. And I can deadlift to the point where my back is completely neutral if you take away 100 pounds from my total. So you guys have seen in a video before with 275 pounds where I did sets of 3 and my back was perfectly neutral the whole time. Even a little hyperextended, so that's good. But then I can't even get anything off 315 off the floor if I deadlift with that form. So having my back rounded kind of helps me lift more weight, but it fucking pisses me off. So I'm gonna experiment with different technique. Is that the word? With different techniques today. I'm gonna do something to be able to deadlift a lot of weight with a more neutral back at the very least. So we're gonna test out some different setups today. Ooh, look at that camera shadow. And hopefully one of them where I don't know, I hope it does, rant over. I'll see you in the gym. Alright, so gonna do a voiceover here, commentary. Here's my deadlift session. Gonna talk about form and everything as you heard me rant about. That was my 315 warm-up. That actually was pretty good on my back, stayed pretty neutral. Here's 335. Did not go well. And I'm not gonna so much talk about each individual footage. I'm just gonna go on a little rant myself, but you're gonna see the footage here. So 355 was my first working set. As you saw, it went terrible. So my form, I made a huge post about it on Instagram. It needs to change. I understand rounding to the point where if you maintain, like, if you start the movement with your back, like, if you start the movement with your back like this, and it remains tight the whole way, that's one thing. But for me, I start the movement like this, and then it goes boom, like ASAP. So that's obviously not good for back health. That's a sign that something's fucked up in here. You're seeing like the true extent of it, because before you've just seen front angles, but here you're seeing how bad it just like goes like that. And it makes it easier because the moment arm between your hip and the bar is closer, which makes the movement easier. So if I'm like here, my hip's all the way back here, but if I start rounding, I can come closer. Let's say this is the bar, this is my hip, neutral back, rounded. So it reduces the moment arm and the distance between your hip to the bar, which makes the movement easier, but that also jeopardizes it. So here I was supposed to do, after my 4x4, a 5x5, and I took 315 and it just felt shitty. So that's the moment I decided, fuck deadlifts. And so I went down at 225, finished 225 for a 5x5, and then I did sets of 6 pause deadlifts with just 225 again, because like it's obviously 225, I can still do it. But I'm just gonna work on my form for deadlift now. Just focused on being, I just wish I had a really smart person like that I looked up to in powerlifting or something that immediately from the start, like when I first started lifting, was just like, no, stop that with your deadlift, because like it's just been shit for so long. But like you want to, like, I have a meet coming up or something, so I'm like, I'll fix it after the meet, and then I finish the meet, but then I notice my strength go down if I try to fix it, obviously, and then I'm just like, I got another meet coming up, whatever, I'll just do it after that. And like, I don't want my numbers to go down, and like you just keep thinking about the progress and you keep wanting your numbers to go up. But this is for long term, so even if it takes me 6 months to 2 years to whatever to finally get my deadlift up to the same numbers with a neutral back, or maybe the slightest bit of like rounding, whatever, but for the most part neutral, safe, then it takes that long. I'm taking a few steps back to go a lot of steps forward. I'm thinking long term. I don't want this to be something that I get injured with and I'm done lifting after a few years. I've literally been lifting for 1 year and a few months, and I'm 19. I have so much time, so I think this is the best decision. I'd rather move forward with a good form. My squat form feels comfortable. I'm still working a little on my knee caving, but that's going great in this peak. My bench is going fantastic. I hit 205 for sets of 4 today, and that's a huge PR for me. So I need to focus on what's important, and right now trying to get my deadlift way up is not going to be important. Plus, strength-wise, deadlifting with like this new form, it's going to maximize the efficiency of the muscle groups involved. So before, it was really inconsistent with rounding, because it was just like, if I can round at this point and get my hips up as soon as this and my breathing, then that lift is good. But sometimes if I just get slightly out of position, it's bad. But here, if I set up, take my time, and then feel myself in like locked tight in position, then it's a more consistent setup and a more safe one. So yeah, kind of giving up my deadlift numbers is a bit depressing, but it's what needs to be done. So here you're seeing my last set of pause deadlifts. I probably rambled on so much in this video, like, I'm sorry, but you can go check my Instagram post. It's written and spoken more eloquently just because I had time to think about what exactly I want to say and be more concise with it. But basically the gist of it while you watch these front squats is I'm giving up my pursuit of strength on deadlift for now, working on form, safety, longevity. My peak's going well, squat wise, bench wise, and yeah, it's not easy, but it has to be done. So hope you enjoyed my shit deadlift from the beginning, and then the new and improved with 225. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. You'll see everything, but for now, please like the video. Please, you don't need to share this video, just don't share it, and subscribe if you aren't.